Welcoming Christos Giagos here to the program. Get ready to do battle on RFA 38. Karen Darabedyan is his opponent. Let's talk. It's been a rough run for you the last little bit.
Yeah. A little bit.
You're 1-3 out of your last 4 fights. So you lose to Gilbert Barnes, you beat De La Riera, lose to Wade, lose to Emmett. So I got to ask, what is different now for this training camp?
What is different now is just I'm better just mentally. You know what I mean? Coming the Chris Wade fight, I took that short notice, so that was pretty rough. And then when I fought Emmett, it was after I was getting cut from the UFC, so which I thought I should have got cut. I didn't even lose 2 in a row. So my mental state, I fought with a lot of emotion, and now just the way I'm training, my mental state, everything's just going better. So, and I've gotten a lot better since then.
Well, the cool thing is you go back and look at RFA and your history with RFA. You fought for them last back in 2014 when it was you and Dakota Cochran. And you did really well, obviously, when you win that fight. And then you get moved into the UFC because of how good you did in that fight.
Yeah.
So now you're back with the RFA again. Was there a thought process of, hey, last time I was with them, I got put back in the UFC. I want back in the UFC. This is why I'm going on this path?
Oh, 100%. I feel like this fight, since Dana White will be there for his show, I feel like if I stand out, there's a good chance I get signed back, or at least he knows who I am. So the good thing about this is I sell a lot of tickets, and Karen sells a lot of tickets. So that fight's definitely gonna make some noise. It's gonna be loud in there, and whoever's there, who's ever there, they're gonna be like, "Wow, what's going on?" You know what I mean? Because there'll be at least 200 people there for us combined. At least.
For the folks at home, this fight is June 3rd at the Hangar in Costa Mesa, California. And the next night, the UFC actually has a fight. I believe it's at Staples, or the Forum. I think it's at the Forum the next night on the 4th. So Dana White will be there filming one of his Looking for a Fighter or whatever that YouTube show he has. We're down there filming one. It's actually a good spot for you. It's actually a good place for you to be seen because a lot of eyeballs will be in the crowd as well as a lot of eyeballs watching it at home. But how do you and Karen match up? You look at the records, you're 11-5, he's 12-5, so very close record-wise. But how do you think you match up with him?
I think I match up very well with him since I got the height, I got the reach. Matchups, it's hard to say because, when you watch his fights in the WC, then you watch his most recent fights, it's a little different. So I don't know which Karen to expect. I know he has some tricks in jiu-jitsu, so I got to be cautious of that. But I feel like if I could keep it standing and get him tired, I can definitely take the fight, finish in the third or second round.
Well, how do you plan on getting him tired? Just by constant pressure, or are you going to make him miss every time he throws a punch?
Make him miss. I want to frustrate him on the feet, make him shoot. Work hard to get the takedown and get him exhausted that way, clench him up a little bit. I just been game planning a lot of his style, and I feel like just whatever he throws at me, I'll be able to counter. So if he tries to shoot, I'll defend. If I feel like my reach is good, so it's going to be hard for him to get inside. And I just, be using whatever I've been working. I'm just going to go out there and fight, I'm not a guy who's going to be like, I'm going to do this and this and that. I fight the way I fight, and I want to go out there and have fun.
Is there you said you're coming up, game planning for him. Do you come up with your own game plans, or is it you and your coaches, or just your coaches?
It just me and mostly Jiva Santana, we've been working together specifically on his jiu-jitsu moves of what he likes to do, like guillotines and leg locks. So we've just been working a lot of defense if I end up getting to that position. Everything else with my coaches, with my stand-up coach, we've been working a lot of just playing the outside game, stuff like that, just being smart. I wasn't smart my last fight. I just came guns blazing, chin up in the air, trying to finish my opponent, and I just gotta be cautious. Be smart and pick my shots.
So when you say pick your shots, a lot of people don't understand that. They don't understand. They think that every punch you're throwing is going to be very hard and very decisive. But when you say pick your shots, it involves also foot motion, getting out of the way, getting to the right angle, and then throwing punches.
So I definitely want to bounce around, read him a little bit. if I feel like a punch hurts him, then be aggressive. I can't come in there aggressive off the bat because then I'm open up to make a mistake, and he will capitalize. I know he's very dangerous, so I got to be careful. So I'm just hoping that, we'll fight, save a lot of my energy. Then if I hurt him with something, capitalize on it. Or if he makes a mistake, capitalize on it. So I just can't go out there, I can't make no mistakes. I'm going to go out there and try to fight a perfect fight. And I know it's going to be a good fight at that. So, I'm ready for it. I'm ready than I'd ever be. So.
Okay, best. I'm not going to ask you about the pressure of having Dana White in the inside, because it's not any pressure you're not used to. You've had him watching you fight before. It's not anything new for you. But how do you think that you have to finish him or finish this fight? Does it, can you go a very exciting decision and still catch the eye of Dana White, or do you have to make a decisive, I submit this guy or I knock this guy smooth unconscious to get Dana White's attention?
I think I have to finish him. I know Dana White, especially me not being in the main event. So I know I'm on the main card, and me being a UFC vet, him a WEC vet, I know it's gonna catch his eye, but I feel like I have to finish him to get his attention. I want to fight a very exciting fight, unless we both just put on like a fight of the night type of fight. Then maybe it'll catch his eye, and he's like, wow, these fighters, I want to see it again in the UFC. Who knows the way he thinks? But I definitely want to finish him. I feel like if he gasses out, I will be able to capitalize on that, because cardio is one of my best strengths. So
we've all seen the Lawler-McDonald fight and how deep that went, and that wasn't a finish, but it was amazingly exciting, incredible fight to watch, and I watched it again quite a bit. If you have a fight like that where there's no finish, but it's that exciting and you get the decision, you'll be on Dana's radar, because he loves that. He loves that old style of a guy giving punches and taking punches and getting that space and being there and fighting the entire time.
That's the type of fighter I was. I mean, if you go back and watch the Josh Emmett fight, I got rocked, but as I'm wobbling, I'm throwing punches. I don't back up. I fight to finish or get finished, and it's probably not the smartest way, but it's the way I fight, and that's how I like to do things,
And that's what the fans like. Let's be honest. GSP, for how amazing he was as a champion at the end of his career, a lot of fans are complaining because we know it's going to be a 5-round fight. He's going to win every round. It's going to be 45 to 50 on the scorecards, but he's not going to be impressive. It's not going to excite us.
Exactly. Look how loved Robbie Lawler is, so loved because that's the way he fights. You know what I mean? And I'd rather be loved. If I lose some fights, hey, at least you can honestly say I went out there trying, and that's all I can do. My fans love it. They love the way I fight. Win or lose, they stick by me. So that's the way I am. I'm aggressive, and I always say, I'm going to try to be calm, but as soon as, ding, I'm there. I'm fighting. And my last fight, I learned a lot about myself my last fight. I've never been rocked before, so me being rocked and showing I'm still guns blazing, throwing punches back at him, he backed off, and it saved me a little bit, but there's only so much I can take.
All right, that's Christos Giagos getting ready to do battle here coming up here on June 3rd, RFA 38. Thanks so much for coming on here, Christos. I appreciate it.
Oh, no worries. Thank you for having me.
Have a great rest of your training camp. We'll talk again soon.
Thank you, and hope you enjoy the fight if you watch it.
I'll be watching for sure.
Okay, cool. I'll see you there.